Hi ladies, welcome to this week's 2-minute tips. We are talking my top 5 tips to manage a prolapse well. So the first tip is about what not to do. And I talk about this all the time. Tip number 1, avoid constipation or straining on the toilet at all costs. So if you are chronically constipated, this is going to really hamper your ability to recover from a prolapse because of all the extra pushing that you're doing on the toilet. So you need to know how to manage your constipation, your bowels well. I've done posts on this before about moo-to-poo and different dynamics. Go and check those out. But do not strain on the toilet. Number 2 is also about what to avoid. So minimize heavy lifting or high impact activities. So that doesn't mean don't lift anything or don't do anything more than a walk. No, that's not what I'm saying. But really recognize where your threshold is. So you will know when you do A or B or C, your prolapse feels worse for it, or that you feel a pressure or something doesn't feel right, you don't feel supported, you feel uncomfortable. You'll know where your threshold is. Some women, it's not black and white. Some women will be able to do a 20-kilo deadlift and they feel comfortable, but they might not be able to do a 10-kilo squat. Or some women will be able to lift their toddler, but they may not be able to lift them from the floor. So everyone was going to have a different level that they can cope with. Running, double foot jumping, skipping, or really heavy weights. I want you to keep an eye out. What makes your prolapse feel worse? What makes you feel uncomfortable? You're not ready for that yet, okay? Number 3, make sure you have a healthy and strong pelvic floor. Now, the reason I said healthy before strong is that it's not all about how hard you can contract your pelvic floor and how long you can hold it for and, oh, this fly. It's about your ability to turn it on and also relax it. And it's about your ability to relax it when you don't need it and to turn it on when you do need it so that it's working functionally. So it's not as simple as, can you squeeze it for as hard as possible for as long as possible? No, it needs to be healthy, strong, and functional, okay? And that will bring me to tip number 5 in a second. But tip number 4 is make sure your whole system is strong and conditioned. So you need to be doing some sort of exercise, rehab, strength, or conditioning. So the worst thing I think you can do for a prolapse is completely rest, do no activity whatsoever, or just bang out your Kegels all day long. So if someone has told you you're not allowed to exercise, that is so incorrect. Our bodies are designed to move. We need to find ways that we can get our system to help support our prolapse while moving, because we're not going to get better by lying on the couch. We're going to get better by building our system up. Now, for some women, that may look like bed-based exercises. That may look like really gentle pelvic floor, abdominal, and glute activation. For other women, that may look a little bit more high impact with really good pelvic floor awareness and support and control. It's going to look different for everyone, but you should be doing some sort of general strength and conditioning, postural awareness, core work, glute work, pelvic stabilizing, balance. You need your whole system to work. You can't just expect to bang out Kegels all day and that's going to be enough. Your whole body needs to work as one. You can't just isolate muscles and hope that they're going to do a job solo. The pelvic floor interconnects with all your other muscles, so everything needs to be working really well as a system. Which brings me to step number 5, tip number 5, go see a women's health physio. They're going to help you work out if you have a functional pelvic floor, if you need to address other weaknesses in your body. They're going to help reassure you, tell you exactly what's going on with your prolapse. Don't try and go it alone. Go and see someone. Make sure that you get assessed and treated properly, because that will make the world of difference. So I hope that helps to reassure anyone who's worried about a prolapse. I'll see you all next week. Bye.